So I thought the update grind was over. I dropped my 2 showcase videos and I was ready to call it a day. But there's apparently a new Easter egg unit, obtained in a different way from any other unit in the game. So that's what I'll be trying to get in this video. I'm very tired, so I don't know, but hopefully you still enjoy. If you do, maybe leave a like or subscribe. But anyways, let's get into it. So apparently there's a unit I'm missing called Yujo. And it's like Yuta taking over Gojo's body. And after a Google search, I kind of figured out how to do that, I think. To get this unit, or this fusion of units, I need to evolve my Geto, which I'm not even close to doing, honestly. And also evolve my Yuta, which I'm kind of close to doing. I should get monster parts and 850 light essence for whatever reason. So, I guess we're going to start with Geto, because it doesn't look as scary. Pretty much what we need is this Soul Orb here, this 2%er from Act 2 of Destroyed Kenjaku. This is used to evolve Goto, as you can see, and I'm at 5 out of 30 out of the pity. So I've got 25 of these to do, and then I can evolve my Geto, and then I gotta do a bunch of whatever to evolve Yuta, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's go get the Soul Orb. Oh, I got it, finally. Finally hit pity, I think. Geto Evo item. Oh yeah. Because of my awesome clan members, I didn't even have to farm the monster parts, so... We now have everything for, I guess, pretty much the first half of evolving Geto, so let's just do that real quick. Oh yeah, triple S, double S, Avatar, Magical, Evolved Kenjaku Thief. Pretty goated. Now we move on to Yuta. How am I looking on Yuta? I'm missing the light essence and monster parts. Okay, so 64 monster parts, I get enough, and then I should have enough essence selectors to choose all 850 of them. Currently have 832, yeah, so if I should get the monster parts, I'll be good. I'll just go get 64 monster parts real quick. Alright, we should have enough now. I think we needed 75, we got 81. Okay, the final step is to use literally all of my essence selectors here on light essence. There we go. And now if we check my Yuta, I can evolve my avatar, glorious one. Okay, should look pretty good after this. 3, 2, 1. First child final, there we go. Looking pretty alright, okay. I don't think his build really matters too much. We're going to turn him into a different unit. So let me get the team put together for that. We obviously need Yuta, we need Kenjaku, probably want Gojo, and Sukuna. Okay, we're just going to bring these 4 and try them out. Let me get my farms for that, but we should be good with these 4, I think. Alright, let's try and get Yujo here. So I'm just going to follow the clues that we got in the dev post channel in the ALS Discord. So the first picture looks like it is Yuta sitting next to Kenjaku. So I'm just going to put them next to each other. And okay, yeah, Kenjaku's gone. So Yuta just ate him, I think. Yeah, placement limit has been reached. He kind of absorbed him. Okay, that might be step 1. We're going to max out Yuta. Let's see if he has like the ability or anything. No, he's pure love, but okay, well... Moving on to step 2. Step 2 was Gojo, I think. And then Sukuna was step 3, so I'll prepare him as well. So Gojo... Sukuna, let's max them both out. So Gojo, we need to nuke. I think purple. Might as well Limitless Voice should be safe. And when that all runs out... That was step 2. Now we go ahead and pop our Sukuna nuke, our Evil Shrine. And oh, something happened. Okay. Here we go. Cursed Child Final. He's doing, whoa, 3.02 billion damage, 8.34 SPA. He is Yujo. He's Yujo. Oh yeah. Look at that. That is a weird looking Gojo. He's got the Yuta eyes, I think. Unless that's just normal Gojo. I don't know. He's got the stitches. Maybe that's normal Gojo. I might be tweaking. Okay. He has 2.87 billion damage every 8.34. He has Unmastered Purple. Upon activation, this ability has a 50% chance to misfire. It's a 50-50, okay? If successfully hit, deal 5 trillion damage and apply Extinguish to enemies for the next 60 seconds, okay? If this ability misses, stun the unit for 60 seconds, okay? Unmastered Void. Time stop all enemies in range for 15 seconds, decrease SPA by 15%, and increase range by 10% for 15 seconds. Okay. Keep in mind this is just with Avatar Glorious, he does have pressure as well. He's looking pretty good. I don't think I even have skill tree on this guy. Pretty sure he has no skill tree. But Unmastered Blue. Every 2 attacks deal 0.5 times damage to enemies in range and slow them down by 50% of their current speed for 10 seconds. 30-second cooldown per enemy. Unmastered Red. Every 3 attacks deal 1 times damage to enemies in range and cause them to walk backward for 5 seconds. 25-second cooldown per enemy. Red and Blue. If Unmastered Red and Unmastered Blue proc the same attack, deal 2 times damage to enemies in range and apply pressure and despair. That's actually really good. He does already have pressure though. I will become that monster myself. Set damage stat to 3 point... I don't even know. 3, 5... It looks like it should be 35 million, but the comma's in the wrong spot. Change AoE to full. Gain Unmastered Blue and Unmastered Red passive, Unmastered Purple, and Unmastered Void ability. That's kind of when he becomes, I don't know, Kenjaku, Gojo, Yujo. And these are all the passives he hits and everything with his stats looking crazy. Okay, so no skill tree. He's actually kind of a demon. He's doing 2.87 billion damage with no buff. So if you buff him up with, like, Idol. And I already used my Bulma for this match, but 3.2 billion already. Okay. If we were to pop, like, I don't know, Unmastered Purple. Ugh. No animation. Unmastered Void. Ugh. He does have the full domain from Gojo. Okay. And that's autoable. Wow, that's an autoable ability pretty much. That's a really low cooldown. Okay. I don't know if I lost a 50-50 on Unmastered Purple maybe. Nothing happened for me. But there's Yujo. Unsellable. Pretty expensive unit to get fully because you need to max out Yuta and then Gojo and then Geto and then Sukuna, I think. But once you get it all together, he's looking pretty crazy. I mean, who can be mad about 3 billion damage with Avatar? That's kind of nuts, man. Okay. I want to try the 50-50 ability one more time, because maybe I just got unlucky. So I'm in like an actual hard infinite now. We can try this guy out. But I do want to point out how like impractical he actually is to use. I mean, half of your team, more than half your team, 4 units of your team have to be specific JJK characters to get this set up. And then on top of that, you need 1.8 mil for Sukuna, about 1.2.5 mil for Gojo, so about 3 million between these two right here. Yuto's probably like another 1 mil by himself. Something like that maybe. So, really expensive to set up for, in return, 3.68 bill, 3.3 bill, or 6.94, 83.6 range. He does have a lot of range, I'll give him that. Like, full AoE with this much range is kind of crazy. But I don't think it's worth it at all. This is with only Avatar Glorious and a really, really makeshift skill tree that I just threw on him last second, but Brute Force as well. So, if you fully invested in him, maybe he'd be pretty good. I just don't think I see the vision. He's really expensive. But I at least want to try out the Unmastered Purple once we get some tanky enemies coming in here. Alright, we got some real enemies in here. We're gonna try Unmastered Purple. Ooh. I lost the 50-50 again. Are you kidding me? I can't get that to work. Well, he's okay. I guess, I don't know. I don't really know what to say about this guy. It's really cool. I like the idea. I just don't think this is practical at all. Versus just like, here's the thing. Let's compare Gilgamesh damage real quick. On top of having one of the best nukes in the game, he is doing 856 mil over 6.84. Hold on, wait, maybe Yuta's damage is kind of crazy. Okay. That is kind of crazy. That's really expensive and takes up 4 unit slots, but I can't deny how strong it is, actually. 3 billion damage is quite a bit. Anyway, yeah, that's Yuta. Or Yujo? Yujo, that was the name. Well anyways, I think that's pretty much all for the video. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. I personally think it's a really cool idea, and it has a lot of potential in the future if they implement this better and make it like more worthwhile to set up. I just think right now, even though Yuta is pretty good for just his raw damage with that form, whatever that was called, Yujo, it takes up way too much of your team, way too much of your effort, versus just bringing a stronger team altogether. But pretty fun, pretty cool, cool idea. Excited to see where it goes in the future. Anyways, thank you to my channel members for making this video possible. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one. And have a great day.